Just like that, it's snowing.
Last video we put up was us coming back from Anapa on the train, our comparison video, and we just had a few months off to recharge with the family.
Snowed a lot since then.
No, it's December the 30th. It's the eve before New Year's Eve, and yeah, it snowed a lot in the village. So we've been doing a lot of shoveling. We've created a slope, which you're going to see on the video as well. The kids are going to get some sledges in the next 2 days or so, and they're going to have lots of fun. We're all going to have fun. We're going to have some Christmas cheer, some New Year cheer.
Yeah, and then Christmas. Orthodox. We've done...
Well, Orthodox New Year, it's just a New Year.
Yeah, New Year, and then 6th of January will be the Orthodox
Oh, it's
Christmas.
so hard to walk through the snow.
We've done British Catholic, whatever you call it, Christmas. So that's
Standard.
been done.
Standard Gregorian calendar Christmas, 25th of December.
Yeah.
Russian runs on the Russian Orthodox Church, which runs by the Julian calendar, which technically on that calendar, 25th of December, matches up with the 7th of January on the Gregorian calendar. So that's an explanation why their dates are different. Father Christmas comes to 90% of the world, and for the well, more than that maybe, whoever's religious and celebrates that kind of thing gets on 25th of December in the Gregorian. And then Russian children, they don't get Santa Claus, they get Ded Moroz, which we've had in a previous video, and possibly we'll have another video this year. So the kids get some gifts from that guy, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
The original fairy tale story from like 17 something in Russia, and the Bolsheviks during the Soviet Union time used that to increase morale when they had cancelled all religious holidays and shut down the churches, etc. It was a secular, not a circular, but a secular thing that they did for that. So we're going to celebrate that with them, with the Russians. So yeah, what have we been doing since we came back in September?
Not much.
No?
We've done some decorating and house improvements, home improvements.
Yeah.
We've done the...
Well, when we were in Anapa, we gave the money for what's called an utmosk, right? Which is the area around the house to keep the water and the damp away, so that when it gets wet and frosty like this, it doesn't break up the foundation and doesn't cause issues with the house. So that was done. That was done by the time we came back. And what else? Shortly after that, we got some doors fitted, didn't we?
Yeah, doors.
So
and now
every
we've
single door inside the house, we now can
10 doors.
have some privacy when we have a shower, or a number 2 can lock the door and do a poo.
Should we go that way? Because there's a lady over there.
Which way are we going to go?
This way.
This way, okay, we'll go this way so we don't get accosted by the babushka. Why are you recording? Are you propaganda? Right, we might fall down a ditch.
Yeah.
We can't see where the ditches are.
So since then we've
But
done...
what else have we done? So here in Russia, before we came, we did the teplitsa, which is the greenhouse for Mum, so that she could do the vegetables and stuff. So we paid for that to get done before we came. We've done the doors, we've done the utmosk. Something else we've done, right? So we've also done the hallways you've just mentioned, because I completely forgot.
Go in the middle. I'm
Oh.
shuffling.
So yeah,
this now.
the hallway was just a shell as it was. It had a little shoe rack thing that I made in the previous summer, so we could at least keep it a little bit tidy, but it was still a mess. Concrete, bags of concrete and stuff there. And Luba's been battling on, well, not battling on, but you know, whinging about having a cupboard done, and nobody does anything. So we just did it for them. So we went to the Leroy Merlin of the world.
Limana Pro.
That's it, the Mana Pro. Got some metal framing, plasterboard and stuff. I put a little bit of a video or pictures in the background. Built a whole cupboard, didn't I?
Yeah.
So it was
So
pretty
good.
good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Now we'll do some before and afters on that one. Anything else?
No, that's it for the year.
That's it, really. Took me a couple of weeks to do that, and then Mum helped do the wallpapering and cornicing at the top, and we put some skirting boards at the bottom and all that malarkey. It's good.
It's good.
Good. So that is the update on DIY Russia.
Yeah. One other important thing we've done, we have applied for RVP, which is a
Tell the people what RVP is, Tam.
it's a temporary residency permit. So that's for Chris. We applied for that.
For me.
So the first thing, while we were in the Napa,
But why did we do that? Yeah.
well, we were going to apply for indefinite leave to remain, which is VNG,
Forever.
through the children, or through one of the children. But by the time, because we had
We
to
wanted
wait.
to go on a holiday, didn't we, before?
We wanted to go on holiday, and then the police report has run out, and we had to wait for the new one to come all the way from the UK, which took over a month to do. So we're waiting for that, and by the time we put all the documents together and everything else, the new decree came out, which basically means that if you want to apply for indefinite leave to remain via the long route or the short route, with either way, you have to have had military contract, left military contract, or if
Without being dead.
or if you haven't had any military contract, you have to sign up for a year for a military with the
Yeah.
military. So obviously we don't want to do that because that's not in our plans at the minute. We're not desperate for indefinite leave to remain. It was just would have been an option. However, so that those plans got changed, and we decided to apply for temporary residency permit via Decree 702, which is to do with sharing the Russian traditional values. So on the list of the countries,
Family, religion, being nice to each other, none of that wokey stuff.
yeah. So, and as you know, a lot of the countries in Europe and US and Australia, and they do not follow their traditional values anymore. They seem to have switched to some random crap, to some weird, as you
Weird
say,
world.
yeah, weird world.
But
And
anyway,
so, because UK in the list of those countries who do not have those values anymore, as a British citizen, Chris was able to apply for this temporary residency permit under the Decree 702.
yeah,
So-
and that will last for 3 years if I get it.
Yeah, 3 years. So we went to, as we live in Moscow region, we went to Odintsovo migration center,
Now we're going uphill.
and so we went there, and first thing we did was we paid about 11,000 rubles to help us to prepare the documents. Basically, you need to have your medical done, which we have had done in October, which was pretty easy. And
Yeah, and that was at the same place.
yeah, and it
Before,
was,
quick rewind. We went to Odintsovo because we're in Russia region, as Tanya said. But we went there to the visa centre to do my health check. So health check included seeing a psychologist, psychologists or psychiatrists, some dermatologist doctors, had blood test, had X-ray. What else was there? That was kind of it, really.
And you had the also an oncologist
Oh, and a wee test.
wee test to
Yeah.
make sure
Oh,
you
that's a
don't
funny
do-
story there as well. Funny story about the wee test. So when I did all the health check, we came out, didn't we? We'd finished, and the cleaner started having a go. Started having a bit of a moan, wasn't she? At me. She's like, because she'd just cleaned the toilets in the place where you do the wee urine test stuff, and I did my business and did it, handed it in, and went out. And she goes, "Oh, you're standing on the toilet. Your husband's standing on the toilet. I just cleaned the toilet and stuff." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, your husband, animal.
He stood. So
Stand on the toilet.
why would the man need to stand on the toilet to be in the pot?
Yeah,
Maybe a girl would.
yeah. So there was a lady behind us that was obviously also a foreigner from another land, and clearly, due to feminine whatevers, she must have stood on the toilet. But
A bloke doesn't need to stand on
blaming
the
me for
toilet.
standing on the toilet when I can do it.
You can be in a bottle. if
Do
you
whatever I need to do without
Yeah.
standing on the toilet. But anyway, it was very, very funny. She wasn't having any of it. She was having a go. Stupid English guy. We don't do that in England. So that was it. We'd finished there, and then booked, scheduled the next thing. No, we had to then wait for the health
for a
check
week,
to come.
and then I had to
Which
go
took a
and
week.
pick it up. All the way 2 hours to Edinburgh, 2 hours
plus.
back.
2+ hours back there, got the documents, came all the way back, booked herself in for the appointment to apply.
Yeah, that was the beginning of December.
Beginning
We
of
went
December.
to apply for RVP.
Yeah, temporary leave to remain, and we paid for the service which they check all the documents and do the application, because we read a lot about this on other forums. I think you read it on forums.
Yeah, well, I've read this that either way they will make you pay.
Yeah, all these horror stories as well about people having problems and all sorts of stuff. And we just thought, if we're going to possibly have to pay, we might as well just go straight in and do it anyway instead of getting upset about it. So we just gave the lady all the documents. She told us to go away for half an hour. We went off for coffee,
Yeah,
little snack, come back.
she did
She-
application form.
She'd done it all.
Well,
Said come back tomorrow and do the interview. So we went away, come back the next day, waited for 4 hours. 4 hours. Had a little interview with the FSB guys. What's going on?
well, we don't really know.
Pretty sure they're FSB.
But
The
they
same
checked-
guys that you meet at the airport when they do the interviews with you. Took the phone, took all the details and stuff. It's all right. We're all good. So
Yeah, they asked you some questions. So fairly pleasant. The whole process was pleasant. Obviously, paid a lot of money.
yeah, luckily because I have a Russian wife, the whole process, although we haven't got it yet, I would say that the process we've gone through has been absolutely fine, easy. The main thing was travelling backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
No
that's-
issues, no mistakes or anything like that. You helped a lady that was from
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. She's from Costa Rica but she has family origins in Bulgaria. Bulgaria?
Yes.
But she doesn't speak Bulgarian, she speaks Spanish. So Tanya was testing her Spanish.
And a bit of English, obviously. We communicated through English. But I helped her with her interview with the FSB guys.
Yeah, helped her through because it's it's not, even though you can apply without Russian language, it's not easy. So bless my wife, she did everything and it was all a breeze. And then just so happened to be chatting with another guy that had recently done his application, because I posted something on a YouTuber's channel, and this guy contacted me and we were chatting, and he said that they actually have the police come around. So I was like, oh really, that's interesting. Which obviously is to check the address. So
Yeah, so make sure that you are where you say you are and you're not making it up, basically.
yeah, so they came on Christmas Eve. Now I'm at the sink washing up, thinking we've got Ozone coming with Christmas gifts and stuff, and I'm looking out and I see two guys come up and think, oh, it's Ozone. Sorry, man's clearing snow behind us.
No, it's just now the wind's picked up.
Yeah.
My face is, I can't really talk.
So anyway, the police
Face
come,
cold.
and I was like, oh, it's the police. I had the window open actually, and they were like, oh, sort of give me a funny look, and then we ran to the door, and it was literally like two police guys. I was like, hey, shaking hands and stuff, as you do.
Come in, have
Come
cup
on
of
in,
tea.
cup of tea. The other guy was like, oh, I think you can handle this now. So the other police guy went back to the car because he saw it was not going to be a kerfuffle.
No.
He didn't come in for a cup of tea, he just filled the form in to say who I was and where I was and check the passport and stuff, and then fluffed away. And
Basically, he had to sign forms say that he had a visit from the police and you are who you are and you live at this address. So they report back to the migration center just to confirm that you exist the address that you're saying that you're staying at, basically.
yeah,
So hopefully that will be passed on.
yeah, it's a good thing. It means that it's progress. And the issue that we have and a lot of people have is that you don't really get notification. We were told that you get a notification if you have problems. After about two weeks or so, you'll get a message saying there's a problem with your application, and then you've got to go in and do whatever you've got to do. So the idea is that if you don't get notified, everything's okay.
Yeah.
Now you think that's kind of good but kind of bad. It would always be nice to just get a text message saying everything's okay, we're progressing. But now we have to assume that everything's
No,
working
in
fine.
Russia you have to find out for yourself.
Not in Russia. But yeah.
Have to chase
So we
the
are going
person.
to enjoy our winter. Here we're going to upload some more videos of us playing in the snow or whatever we get up to. Might video a little bit at New Year's, I don't know. Depends if we get the feeling of doing it.
But we'll talk more about future plans in the next couple of days.
That's right. Now let's go and see how the kids are getting on.
And let's have a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
I can't move my mouth, it's cold.
There's the
Maybe.
kids. Turn you around.
Kids should come in.
Kiddies. Kiddies. What you doing, kiddies? Hey, yeah. James, go on then. Show us how the slope works. Then we'll have a cup of tea. Way. That's it. So over the next couple of days we're gonna sledge down and make a whole sledge track all the way down to the end of the garden. What's James doing? What's James doing here? James is making the course. Very cool.